Hello, everybody. It is another week, and that means yet another XGR. So, as usual, you know how we do this. We start with the news, then we go to the catch-up section talking about games that we played during the previous week, and then our topic for the day will be Lego games that we want to see, inspired by the recent release of Lego Batman 3. So, joining me as usual is Anastasia Laserbeam,
Pew pew!
Chris aka the Mole,
Hello.
and myself, Richter Hammer. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So with the news, take it away, Mole.
Okay, Mo shall take it away. Ooh, which one should I do as my mini news? Fuck it, this one's less important to me. You can now take Destiny. That's why I said the word Destiny. You can now take Destiny for a test drive. According to a tweet, which links to the PlayStation Store webpage, 40GB demo is available on PS4 and will allow you to access beta content, including Earth Story, Strike, and Patrol missions. If you choose to purchase the full version of the game, you will then do so digitally, and it carries over your character and all your stats and everything you've done too. Activision also has confirmed since this news broke that the trial will be available for Xbox One, Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, as well as the PS4 that they previously mentioned. However, upgrading to the full version will differ depending on the console. For those on current gen platforms, the Destiny trial can instantaneously upgrade to the full game via the console's digital storefront. No further download required. For those playing on last gen systems, however, you will need to purchase a copy of Destiny digitally or through retail independent of the demo. Bungie's blog also claims the trial only requires 20GB as opposed to the 40 that was previously mentioned of disk space on current gen platforms and 6GB on the last gen platforms. So Destiny now has an unlimited free beta. For people that enjoyed the beta, you can pick it up and keep playing. That was my news.
Yay!
Yeah, I saw they put that up there, and I was like, oh wow, a demo. That's kind of cool.
Is it wrong because the demo is essentially free to play like that? I'm partly tempted to at least buy it and just keep running the same Earth beta missions with you.
There you go.
But I think my gaming schedule is going to be a little busy coming up.
Yeah, and if you can't play Destiny for like 30 hours a week, then you might as well not play.
Yeah. And my schedule's going to be busy as fuck with the upcoming release of Rabbids Invasion on PS4 and Xbox One. Or, the Wrestling Dragon Age, Little Big Planet 3 and Smash Brothers, or Rabbids. I'll let you pick now.
Rabbids.
I want the Rabbids game. But I am getting all the other stuff first. So back to our host.
So, for next bit of news,
I'm hearing loud beeps and someone doing shit in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no more beeps, but it's cold, so I turned on my space heater.
Did you turn off your headset? Because you sound far away.
Oh, no. How about this? Is it better?
That is better.
Okay.
Keep your headset on for recordings.
I do, but if I put the headset mic part all the way down where it locks and it can't move, then it's not as close to my mouth. So if I move just like this area, it has like a more sliding potential if it's in the middle.
Sliding potential, keeping it near your mouth. I'm going to let this one go and go back to our host.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck you.
Hey, I let it go for once.
Okay, Stacy, you want to take it away with your mini news?
Okay. I don't know which one to be considered.
It's whichever one is least important to you.
Okay, least important to me. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so Dragon Age Inquisition pulled from sale in India over homosexual scene. So, but this I can understand. They may have take offense to this, but what I don't understand here is where it said they had absolutely no problems with Dragon Age 1 or 2. So, really? Really,
Maybe-
this is the one? This is the one you're going to draw the line at?
Maybe in Inquisition, the homosexuality is forced upon you.
What are you saying? Some gay guy rapes you? Hey.
Spoiler
We want
alert.
this ass in your face?
Spoiler
I
alert.
don't.
No, I'm thinking maybe two of your companions happen to be gay, and they may have sex or something, and you can't stop them being gay.
Oh, you mean, yeah, but, like, they said sex scenes. That means they're, like, fucking right in front of you. Like, and you can't, like, run away from it.
That is
I
true.
mean,
And
maybe, like...
I will just say for the record, I don't think homosexuality should be banned in anything like that. It's up to people what they do, and it's freedom. I will also point out it's slightly hypocritical for a country that invented the Kama Sutra to take complaints at people doing sexual practices.
Like, I have no problem with it either, but I can understand there are people who have offense to it because of religious or whatever nonsense. But you said it was okay 2 times already, and now you're saying it's not, like, consistency? Obviously, you had no problem with the first 2 games, since it says the Dragon Age 1 and 2 are unaffected by these purchases and they have not been refunded, or at least on a scale like this, for the same reason.
Like I said, it may be unavoidable in this one.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't see how it could not be unavoidable unless, like, one of your companions either A, rapes you, or B, has a fuck fest in front of you that you cannot run away from.
Or they could do it as like a cutscene of showing you those two get together, and something like with the romantic scene, like you've helped them get together, and it could be a mission where you've had to do this to advance the story.
Maybe. That could also be a possibility. What if I don't think they should be together? Can I damage the relationship? What if I want them for myself? Or what if I want to also be involved?
Yeah, you're proving me wrong on the slut jokes.
Hey, 2 guys? I mean, come on, you know.
Yep, 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
That's actually not too bad. You don't get hungry afterwards.
It's also not a bad show. It starred both Green Lantern and Captain Mao.
Wait, what?
Ryan Reynolds.
Just imagine Captain Lantern, like, the... Oh, I was just imagining, like, actual, like, you know, freaking, like, the Green Lantern and...
Condescending one propose. Please tell me again how you're a massive fan of Nathan Fillion.
I liked him in Firefly and shit, what was it?
Okay, while she's coming up with other works, back to our host.
What was the other one? Castle, that's it.
Oh, it was Castle. I was going to say, I know it's not Castle. It's probably Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, I liked them in them and Buffy, and 2 guys and a girl, a pizza place, or 2 guys and a girl. It got shortened later on. Was funny as fuck.
Yay.
And back to the hammer.
I think Richter went I'm not sure if Richter went because he
I've
remembers
never
that
seen
show.
it, so
Oh.
I was filling the awkward silence. Sorry, because I was like, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, so my mini news, I guess.
Mini news. From now on, since we keep having difficulty deciding which one's mini and which one's not, should we just call it News 1 and News 2?
Sure, that's fine.
Works for me.
So
Which means you get to be the first.
How did you know?
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize I was speaking at the same time you said that. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, you get to be the first. You get to christen this ship.
All right, so first ever news number 1. Goat Simulator had another update, free update. Man, I need to get this game. I don't know if my computer can handle it, but I want to play this. But called Goat MMO Simulator, where now you can choose a class and you can run around a new area and like do like mindless fetch quests and stuff. And the classes, this made me laugh like way too much. But I don't know if it affects the gameplay at all. They have little descriptions and you get different like costume. But the classes you can pick are Tank, Rouge, Magician, Hunter, Microwave, and No class. And besides the
Microwave.
fact that I love that instead of Rogue, they called it Rouge because a lot of people mistype it like that. I loved Microwave. I told my wife I assume that's the class that nukes stuff, but I don't know. It looks pretty cool. They had like a trailer for it, and there's there's like a little chat box. You know, like MMOs have the chat box in the corner, and as the guy that was talking about it, he's like, "There's no multiplayer on it, so I assume it's just like the game just puts dialogue there for you, like it's like random." I'm like, that's actually really funny. If you're just playing it, it looks like people are talking somewhere in the game, and I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of how MMOs are. Like, you don't always see these people talking; you just see text, and you like read it or not, and you're like, I don't even know who that is. I've never run across them.
Please have the inevitable all capitals LFG. No noobs allowed.
Well, in the picture that they showed, there's people that's like willing to sell, and they have like an item. Like, it looks legit. That's what's funny.
Nice.
But anyway, I thought that was really cool, and it's funny that such a silly game is received all this extra content for basically for free.
Yeah. It does look like a fun game. That sounds hilarious. And
Yeah.
I will say I said, but my microphone was muted. Yeah, I've seen people do that Rogue and Rouge mistake before. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen people call the X-Men character Rouge and the Sonic character Rogue.
Nice.
Wait, which one is she then? Like the Sonic character?
I want to hit her.
I don't know.
Based
Oh,
on the context, if they're calling her Rogue and it's wrong, it would be Rouge.
Okay.
It's
Oh, Stacy.
yeah. Crazy taxi. Oh my god, we're gonna have to talk about Lego Crazy Taxi later, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't thought of that, but I would try that.
See?
I would too.
And it has never mind. Anyway, no. That'll be like 10 minutes of me just making up dumb stuff. Anyway, so now on to the
To be fair, Jim does that every week on WXR with dirt sheets.
That's true.
It's cool. He won't listen to this.
I know, right? We could say whatever. But okay, so on to news number 2. So take it away, Stacy.
Alright, news number 2. Meta Knight will be as rare as it is OP. Meta Knight Amiibo will only be available at Best Buy as an exclusive. Haha. So yeah, if you wanna like train your Amiibo to be super mega, I don't know, whatever, Cheaterson, yeah, you gotta get it at Best Buy. Which, yeah, there's nothing wrong with Best Buy. I just like, when I've got GameStop, I like get my points and shit, so eventually I'll get like a $25 coupon or something in there, in the mail.
There's nothing wrong with Best Buy, although I will say for a game like Skylanders, Disney Infinity, Amiibo figures and stuff, I've never agreed with store exclusive figures unless it's just like a palette swap of the existing one.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of shitty. Because that means, like, let's say, unlikely with Meta Knight, I'm just going to call a spade there, but unlikely with Meta Knight, but if you did it with, say, like a Skyland or a Disney Infinity one or something, it could be the one the kids want the most for Christmas, and it could be a pain in the ass to get to a Best Buy. But there could be, like, a GameStop or a Walmart right there. Well, I assume Best Buy's normally near a Walmart. Evil things tend to come in threes.
Sometimes they have them together.
Now I just picture that like Walmart's, Best Buys, and GameStops are all spaced apart. So if you draw a triangle between any group of two, it'll make a pentagram.
Yes, and Target.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, I will admit, I went into a Target when I was in the US. Never again. I went in there, the customer service was fucking terrible. The person, no joke, refused to serve me because I was white. At least that's how it appeared, because I was stood there, and she said, "Oh, what can I get you?" And I was about to talk to her, and halfway through talking to her, she goes, "Oh, sorry, hang on," and then cuts to the customer behind me, who was the same colour as her, and then goes, "What would you like?"
Wow.
And I'm just sort of stood there thinking, "Fuck you. Fuck you." And her manager even came over to us when he saw that happen and saw me put the stuff back, and he's like, "Wait, you're not going to just wait because maybe she'll serve you?" I was like, "Maybe she will. I don't care. I don't want service in a place like that." And I just put back the Wii and all the games I was buying from a friend and just laughed.
Wow.
It was pretty fucked up, though.
Walmart got my custom. And they got my custom the year afterwards when I went and got a PS3. Which means, fuck you, Target. But yeah, that could have just been a one-off occasion. I don't know if all Targets are inherently racist or poor customer service.
They're all inherently evil.
But it seemed like this was someone who was too stupid to have passed a test to work in Walmart or Best Buy.
Wow.
And there are people who are fucking greeters, so that test has got to be really shitty. All you have to do is fucking stand there, smile, and wave.
Yeah, but this may be going off on a tangent, and if there's anyone out there that works at Target, and you're not a complete idiot, I will say I'm sorry. Because I may just be generalizing based on one experience, but it was a bad one. I don't know if you've ever had that though, Rick.
Not like that. I mean, Target's fine for me, but I will say that customer service-wise, getting someone in the electronics department to frickin' get the game out of the lockup is excruciating. I remember when I bought, years ago when I was getting WrestleMania 2000 or whatever, no joke, my girlfriend and I were sitting there for like 30 minutes trying to get someone to
Does
open...
your wife know about her?
Yes, who's my wife now, but this was years ago. So
when she was girlfriend Blade.
She was girlfriend Blade.
Dr. Girlfriend Blade?
And then, like an MMO, she eventually leveled up to a fiance, fiance Blade.
Once you get enough skill points, you level up. That.
Yeah, then once you go on the quest and get the magical ring, you become wife Blade.
That's right.
Da-da-da-da! Their face!
You now have the ability to spawn baby blades. Or the daggers, as I will call them from now on.
The daggers. I approve.
The hammer, the blade, and the daggers.
But yeah, so that was, I don't know, like, it's, so I can understand that. So anyway, next bit of news, might as well go mole.
Yay. I'm just going to read this as it was written, and I found this on Kotaku. I will give props where props due on this just because of how it's worded and stuff. It says, oh my goodness, Ron Gilbert, best known as the creator of Monkey Island and Maniac Mansion, whatever that is, but Monkey Island has just launched a Kickstarter for a brand new old school point and click adventure game that looks just about incredible. It says, yes, we're all suffering from Kickstarter malice, and these days crowd-funded projects seem ripe for disappointment. But this is pretty much a dream game for anyone who's played PC games in the 80s or 90s, back when many of us fell in love with the likes of Maniac Mansion, Indiana Jones, and the Fate of Atlantis, or Zack McCracken. I hope I'm saying that one right. I haven't heard that one. This is Tumbleweed Park. Gilbert and co-conspirator Gary Winnick want $375,000, which is £240, to make it happen, and it sounds wonderful. We want Tumbleweed Park to be like an undiscovered classic LucasArts adventure game you've never played before. They write, a game discovered in a dusty old desk that puts a smile on your face and sends a wave of nostalgia through you in the same way it does for us. It helps that these guys are very experienced. Their Kickstarter makes a great pitch, without any frills, no stretch goals or any pointless, no frills crap that people add on. And this, and I'm aballing with that, and this seems like more than just a pipe dream. Check out the project for full pitch and more details on this game. If you don't, well, the creator of Monkey Island is making a new adventure game. But they said, well, and then there was a picture with something like, please, if you don't kickstart, we're going to kill this, we're going to microwave this hamster or something, and it's all done like Monkey Island pixel style. It was wonderful, but yeah. I love the Monkey Island game, so a new point-and-click adventure would be cool, because I feel point-and-click adventure games are becoming popular again, but the problem is Telltale seem to have the monopoly on that. And I don't like that, because I don't want all of them to be made by just the same people, because then it stops being like a wonderful, I like this one about this one, I like this one about this one, because no offense to Telltale, but Walking Dead Season 1, Season 2, and The Wolf Among Us are so very similar, and Game of Thrones looks so similar to them, and Back to the Future was so similar, that you're not getting the full thing of like different minds creating a new feature that suddenly it makes the game amazing. But that's just my opinion anyway. But that's why I'm looking forward to Grim Fandango when it comes out on PS4, because I love that game. That was like an old school adventure game. But it wasn't point and click, but it was still an adventure game.
All right.
I appear to be done.
Okay. Yeah, I do like some of the old ones, and I definitely agree that the more people making them, the better. Well, like up to a certain point, you don't want like everyone doing it, but yeah, more than one,
like first-person shooters.
Yeah, more than one is not bad.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Which I feel that should be a topic for 1 week next year. First-person shooters, are they as inherently bad as everyone makes out? Or is it actually good within the genre? Because I do believe there is, because some stuff from first-person shooters and the multiplayer stuff from them have helped expand other genres and stuff. It was just, I think, the emergence of so many of them that put people off.
Yeah. Spoilers, you're giving away the whole time now.
And then Pew will go, but I loved Crazy Taxi. That was totally my best first-person shooter.
No, she'll say like, "Oh, I love Star Wars Battlefront," and you'll kick her out of the call.
I totally loved Mario Sunshine, because you got to like shoot stuff with the hose. That makes it a first-person shooter, right? Was Mario first-person? No, but I was looking through my own eyes. That makes it a first-person shooter, right?
I'd love to give him a gun and see him go to town as like some kind of Italian mafia. You know, he's like, he could be like the fucking. He could be like the Godfather, and then like Luigi has to go everywhere for him. You know.
No, you've been relegated to Lair the Phoenix. Go on.
Okay.
I love that that's our dungeon now.
It's our developmental territory.
Oh, we need to keep that as a thing. No, to the Lair of the Phoenix with you.
It'll be even funnier when we use it on WXR. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. He'll be like, okay then. Oh, man. All right, so for my news number 2, saw this look pretty cool on Steam's Greenlight. They have a game called Americana Dawn, which is an adventure RPG. It looks like the battles are somewhat strategy-like. Looks like it's on a small grid. I'm not quite sure how it all plays out, but looks pretty cool. And it's basically set during the 2 centuries of early American history. And it follows the story of a character named Foster. And I'll read some of it here. The spirit of the sea, a gentle and innocent being who arrives in America with no apparent heritage or home. And he lives in complete isolation for 100 years until he was found and recruited in the provincial militia.
Is that why he eventually ends up having the home for imaginary friends?
Must be. He has PTSD.
There we go, that little origin solved.
Yeah, it goes across, it spans the 3 wars, French and Indian War to American Revolution, and goes from Georgia to Quebec City, so like has a pretty big area that's, up and down the whole
Nice.
side of that country and of that country anyway. But and he watches as people that were loyal to England become like rebels, and it just as they say at the end, it's not a story about a man who changes the world, but a world that changes a man. So I guess it's like, seeing all the stuff through his eyes and how he comes to term with people like switching sides and how he, deals with all that. And I think, besides that sounds like a cool concept. Like, I think it's kind of cool that like the setting, like it's not super unique to set something in that time, but we also don't have a lot of games that I know of set in that time. And some people joke like, "Oh, it's better than Assassin's Creed 3." Set in a similar time.
Oh, come on! Isn't that premise just a rip-off of the opening montage of X-Men Origins Wolverine? That's funnier if you've seen that film. I don't know who's seen that or not, but that's just that. I love that opening where him and Sabretooth are just running through all the wars. But no, that concept does sound awesome. Yeah, and it does sound like a cool game too.
Yeah, it looks cool. The graphics kind of remind. I mean, it's not like retro, but it's like they're sprite based. It looks like a super fancy. It looks. I mean, they're like sprite based, like I said, but it kind of looks like Chrono Trigger with like that kind of style, but it's like much better graphics. Like it's not like little anime characters with big heads or anything like that. It's.
Although, will this inherently create one laughable plot hole for people when they play it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yay, I ran, I survived all these wars, I'm immortal! One dude punched me in the face and I died. Wow, he must be a god!
That would be pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
I always wonder, what if someone ever punched Wolverine's teeth out? Would they grow back, or his teeth also invincible?
His teeth would grow back.
I know, but like, don't you have to have multiple sets of teeth that are just waiting there, or like?
It'll heal it based on the cells of the teeth.
I guess so.
He regenerated like Piccolo from a nuke. He can come back from his teeth being knocked out.
But don't hit him with the
like bone, I guess.
Yeah, that'll take personally. But no, like I say, that's a cool concept. I was mainly just taking the piss with that plot hole because I always find that funny in games where it's like, yeah, I'm immortal, and you see him like sat on a throne, like what do you call it, like Legacy of Kain, and she's like, I'm immortal. First mission out, you get killed by someone, and I'm like, wow, that stopped me. I thought I was a big badass, I'm immortal. What the fuck? I am the god of war. Instantly dies.
But yeah, so that looked pretty cool.
What systems did you say that was on?
I think it's only on Steam or PC right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, both your newses were from PC?
I know, scary, huh?
I'm scared.
I know. I don't even know who I am anymore.
I'm scared of the Master Hammer. Which is totally what Link uses to nail in the Master Nail for his Master Cabinet where he holds the Master Sword. In the Master Suite of his house. But no, yeah. Can't
I was gonna say, you didn't mention like the Master Car or the Master Cycle.
Master Cycle.
I always wonder, why doesn't he just fucking hit the people with a sword, since he's holding it while driving, but whatever.
It's because it's not a sanctioned weapon.
What if he stuck it onto his vehicle?
Then I don't know.
Alright, so on to catch up with the games that we've played. So take it away, Mole.
Okay, I can't talk about this too much this week, but I've played one game this week. Lego Batman 3 on PS4. It's pretty good. I mean, it's enjoyable. It's definitely worth a rent. But it feels like a step back when you compare it to all the freedom and stuff you had in the Marvel game. and various other little things that you could nitpick. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as good. They should have made it Lego DC, not Lego Batman 3 again, and then concentrated on so many more Lego people and done it like they did with the Lego Marvel one. It's just open cities and stuff. That would have been so much more better than this. But it's worth a rent. So back to Rick.
All right. So take it away, Stacy.
I have played Pikmin 3, and it's awesome. And I'd say everyone should buy it. It's just so beautiful. I mean, the story is kind of short, but... Okay, sorry, I just thought my microphone was doing something weird, but it's fine. Yeah.
It's doing that noise where your voice comes through.
Fuck off. Yeah, so I just super mega enjoy it. Although I kind of was annoyed when I replayed it that I didn't like the blue pigment. I think is the last pigment you get, and I love the blue pigment. They're so freaking useful. And you get the winged pigment first, and I was like, no, give me the blue ones. But whatever.
When pigmen will fly.
Yeah. So, also, I picked up on midnight Dragon Age Inquisition. And it, I don't know if I'll do a review on this probably at some point, because Mole also has the game, or will be getting it.
I will be getting it, and you will be doing a review, because I already asked you in advance.
Yeah, that's what I was like. And I'll say, it looks freaking beautiful.
Dutiful?
Beautiful. That's what I said.
I thought she said dutiful with a D. I was like, what?
It's not perfect though, and there is like some like there isn't any like at least any game breaking glitches that I've seen so far. But like in Assassin's Creed 2 or something like that, where you can like run weird, or sometimes you can like do weird shit while people are talking, or you had like the duck walk or the no, not the duck dinosaur walk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that stuff's in here, and it makes me laugh. Like, there was this one, like, I was talking to this one dude, and I was, like, stuck in, like, falling mode, so I was, like, still walking, but I was kind of floating with my arms, like, hung out, like, my shoulders were up, but my, like, my, I guess, forearms were down, and my hands were down, and I was just, like, and it was just, like, my arms are rotating back and forth, and it's just the funniest looking thing as this person's trying to sincerely tell me to rescue their husband, and they fear they're dead, and I'm like, you know? And it's just like, oh my god, this is so funny. I mean, if it, like, made it unplayable, something that would make me very, like, unhappy, obviously, but if it doesn't, none of anything has affected the gameplay, it just looks fucking ridiculous, which you could argue that they didn't polish it or something, but at least it's, like, like, okay stuff. Like, it doesn't affect the gameplay. I don't have to restart or resave or, like, I die because of bullshit or whatever. So...
I would argue the reason that's a thing is the same reason I blame for Lego Batman and some of these other games we're getting at the moment, which some people may disagree with, but it's the fact they're still doing last-gen versions of these games at the same time limits what's going to be in the current gen. And therefore, they've spread themselves too thin. By doing it for 4 consoles and PC, they're essentially meaning that their work's going to be a little bit more sloppy. That's why, in my opinion, Dragon Age has been getting some good reviews, but like Little Big Planet 3 and various other ones are coming out, and they're only getting... And on the previous gens, they were like 9s and stuff. They were big hitters. Current gen, they're like 7. And I think the reason is because they're concentrating on last gen and current gen that you can't... You know what I mean? Jack of all trade, master of none.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm really appreciating that with this many, like, like derpy movements and stuff. Oh, and by the way, if your character gets stuck on, like, a rock or something, and I guess they get stuck relatively loosely, because you can jump in this game, and you can jump and turn like a fucking ninja. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, so you can, like, fuck it up like Skyrim, if you climb a mountain you're not supposed to climb or something, you can immediately switch to another character, and then they're instantly teleported right back to you. So, which is really awesome if you get stuck for your retarded jumping.
Nice. I also like the fact, according to a lot of the people streaming that, and it was the case because I was worried about that, the multiplayer is not reliant on single player and vice versa. Therefore, therefore, that makes me want to play the multiplayer a lot more because I don't have to play it. Therefore, I'm more willing to say, okay, this is a fun mode. It's a little extra, not you're forcing me to do this. Like with Mass Effect 3.
It's really fucking big. Like, it is. It makes me happily big, and I get, like, lost sometimes, and thank God there's a freaking map. But the only complaint is, you know what? You know what would have been a perfect map button? This big square thing right here. Wouldn't that be a cool map button where I could just scroll and look at the map instead of pressing options and then X when this button does nothing right now?
Technically, that's a rectangle.
I mean, it does like the stop or whatever, like a motion thing for battle, but when you're not in battle, I think it should at least have the option to be a map. Like, god damn it, that would have been so fucking amazing, and
It's because there's that and there's the options button. One will be what select is on one will be what start is.
I want a fucking start button. I want them to recreate this controller with a fucking start button.
It's called options. Just paint out. Just get some black paint over and just write start on there, and you'll be happy.
I know, but you know what? Like when playing the game for the first time, it says press options to start, and I'm like, no, that sentence is wrong. It just press options to start. No, just say press start, and that's it. Because you know what start's going to do.
Finally, we need games to say press X to start, and then they're like, oh, no, we're going to go back to using what was the start button.
Yeah, press options to start. Does sound a little weird, but at least it's a button. Press X to start sounds good. Press start to start just sounds redundant.
That's why I wouldn't say press start. It would just say press start. You know, that's it. It wouldn't say press start to start, but now you need it because you have to know, like, well, what does it do? What if it's going to be more options? I haven't started yet. What options? Or, you know.
How hilarious is that going to be on some of the games that have less gen versions with the exact same trophies when you press options? Ding! You press start.
No, I didn't. Oh, God.
That'll wind you up a lot more. You'll be like, no, why did I press start? No, now you're just rubbing it in. I don't have a start button. Why would you do this?
Again,
delete trophy. Haha, I'll show you. Next time you start the game, bing, you press start. No.
Despite all this like stupid crap, I'm just happy that none of the weird glitches have actually like affected the gameplay. So at least they got like what's important in their playability.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what I played.
All right. So first up, games I played this week was Costume Quest 2, and that game is pretty fun. I think it's shorter than the first one, and even though I died, like my characters, would like die in battle because I think in the first one there was like a achievement or trophy for not having anyone die. But this one, I die more often, but it's like easier, I think. But it's still really fun. Plot involves time travel and whatnot, and there's some pretty cool costumes. And now you can buy an upgrade for them, and some of them are funny. Like for the Wolfman costume, the upgrade's a Letterman jacket, and I'm like, that's funny. I don't know if people nowadays would get that reference. Why the Wolfman's wearing a varsity jacket, but okay.
There is a teen drama called Teen Wolf.
Oh, okay.
It's not that good. They took Teen Wolf, the comedy fun film thing, and they turned it into an angsty teen drama. No. Just no. Did you get it on PlayStation, and did you get Sackboy? Please tell me you got Sackboy.
I did not get Sackboy, sorry. Is he even out yet?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
If you got the pre-order one, I had my like 6-inch plushie Sackboy, which I took to work. It was awesome.
Isn't he? Was that a pre-order for Costume Quest?
No, I think all PlayStation people were supposed to get a Sackboy costume, but as far as I've heard, it still isn't out yet. Like the costume, like the Sackboy costume isn't out yet. So I
wasn't sure if Pew was talking about Little Big Planet 3 or if she was actually talking about Costume Quest.
I don't know either.
Little Big Planet 3.
Okay. But yeah, game's pretty cool. Costumes are pretty good. They obviously have different ones than last time. So I don't know if anyone remembers the ones last time, like the French fries and stuff. This time there's a hot dog, which I think is way cooler than the French fries.
I saw a
Um,
mini Let's Play where they said the candy corn doesn't do anything, but it has like funny dialogue. Did you check that out?
yeah, yeah, it. Without ruining anything, it can do something once. But other than that, every time it's the candy corn's turn, it just has a message. It goes to the next person.
Is it like the Microsoft paperclip?
No,
I
there's some
miss them.
funny. Yeah, there are some funny. There's one message that's in French, but my wife's never around when it's there, so I don't know what it says. But there's stuff like candy corn abstains. There's like candy corn has no arms. Like
Yeah.
candy corn can't just turn it on because you want him to. Stuff like that. They're pretty funny.
Nice. I will say that's something I feel they've missed a beat on.
Mhm.
Microsoft, the paperclip became a big meme and everyone's made fun of it. It was kind of handy back in the day, let's face it. It was a little handy. A little bit annoying, but a little handy. Why don't they include that in some games like Project Spark or that Sunset Overdrive? Just have a paperclip monster. Just once. People will laugh like fuck. And you'll
Yeah.
be making fun of yourself, which means people will be like, oh, okay, you're making fun of yourself. That means you've got a really cool sense of humor. You're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bee's knees. You're super cool.
You're like Disney when they brought out Enchanted.
Yeah.
I like that film so much. But did you play another game?
Yes. Other game I played some this week was Max Curse of Brotherhood. It was on Xbox One. It was one of the games with gold that they gave out a while ago, so I decided to try that.
Nice.
It's like a puzzle platformer, and sometimes like the cutscenes are kind of cool because they look like claymation, but I can't decide if it's like just like really good 3D graphics or if they're trying to make it look like that. But anyway, that was pretty cool. Game looks nice. It's okay. Some of the puzzles get frustrating, but I like and dislike that it's very physics-based. Like it feels very next-gen just because of how much stuff it has. It's like basically you get a magic marker, and it can after you get certain power-ups, it can draw different things at certain places. So like the first power-up, like you can create earth columns out of the ground at certain places, and then you can get one where you can draw like tree branches and one with vines and stuff. And like where you actually move the stick to draw it, it'll actually draw like the vine or the tree branch like in that configuration. So you can like so some of the puzzles you have to draw the tree branch like in a circle and then cut it so it'll roll, and you
Oh,
can like
nice.
attach the vine to the tree branch. So and then like if you cut the tree branch, it'll swing, or you can cut the vine and you've like made like a ladder on the tree branch. Like it's got some really cool stuff like that, just with like how the physics work. Like with the one of the power ups is a water spout. So like the direction you draw it, that's the way the spray goes. Like stuff like that's really cool, but sometimes it just gets really frustrating. But you know, I think it's a game that people should definitely play, just because it felt very next gen when I played it. If that makes sense. 'Cause-
That sounds like the concept from Drawn to Life, but
Mm.
working.
Yeah.
I say working because I played
Yeah.
Drawn to Life and I had such high expectations of, okay, if I draw this like intricate bridge and stuff, it's gonna be so awesome. And he just walks across it exactly how the rectangle was where it told me to. I'm like, wait. And I tried it another time by just doing a full stop, and that was it. And he still crossed. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. You've just made me hate drawing on your game about drawing within the game. Bravo.
Yeah.
You've ruined your one feature. Your one feature.
You had one job.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. I think if you like puzzle games, it'd be a good one to play.
What type of
Yeah.
platformer puzzle is it? Because when you say platformer puzzle, the thing that comes to my mind is Prince of Persia. But I'm not sure if it was Prince of Persia style puzzles or.
Probably some of them. I mean, sometimes it's like there's like, let's say, a ledge you can't reach, so you might have to like move the earth column, and it pushes up a rock, which then allows you to push that rock, and you can go over. Some it's like
ladder.
Yeah, there's ones where you have to like draw a tree branch, then get on the tree branch, cut the tree branch, and it'll fall like into the water,
Okay,
and
that
that
sounds
allows you to
awesome.
cross. Yeah, or like you can, or like sometimes when you cut it, it'll make like a bridge, or sometimes you have to like link a vine to, or like also the vines can link to the earth, but sometimes you like make a column far out, and then you hook the vine to that, and then you can climb across the vine to the platform you've created. So it's
That's awesome.
yeah, it's like once yeah, the only times I get annoyed is like when I can't figure out what to do, and I'm just like and it offers like zero help.
I assume the Xbox One has the same some functionality as the PS4, because I believe that we used the only one without this.
Mhm.
Please tell me you'll be live streaming that. I want to see that game.
I could. It's actually recorded some clips. There are like some parts where like, it's not necessarily a fully scripted event, but like you're going and like platforms are collapsing and it looks like kind of cool. And then you finish it and you're like, wow, that was pretty exhilarating. And then it's like game clip recorded, and I'm like, oh, you just kind of do that on your own. Okay, so I probably have actually some clips that I could upload. No.
Maybe that's the voice command. Whenever you say, "Oh my, that was exhilarating," it ends the clip.
It knows.
That'd
I don't have
be
a
amazing.
connector or anything. It just can hear me.
It can, and you're like, "Oh god damn it, that was horrible." Clip deleted, and you're like, "Good job, Xbox." Pet it like a cat.
Not the glossy part though.
Not the classic part.
Pet the matte part. I don't want fingerprints on the glossy part.
That's why you wear your petting glove.
Oh, I need one of those. Dear Santa. So yeah, on to our topic for the week, which is Lego games that we'd like to see. So I don't know who wants to jump in first, but whoever wants to, take it away.
Okay,
Lego
I'll just say
Gargoyle.
first of all, yeah, I just want to say Lego Ninja Turtles.
Yay.
The reason why is they own the property to Lego Ninja Turtles. That one does make sense, but come on, I mean, I don't even care with that one if you throw in some of the stuff from the 80s, bits from the comics, bits from all areas of Turtles. Doesn't matter, it'll be fun as fuck. It's Lego. You can't get that wrong. Oh, I
I
shouldn't
would
say that.
want to play that. Yeah, well, I would definitely want to play that, especially since Lego Shredder I think would be really fun, and especially with how the Lego games are. I only really know from like the '80s one, but I'm gonna assume the comic is similar. There are way too many characters they could put in the game. So that would be an easy one that they could release every few years, and it wouldn't feel like they're forcing it, if that makes sense. Because like there's a good chunk of well-known characters you could put in, but like in like number 2 you could put in like some neutrinos and like the frogs. I don't remember their names. The like mutant frogs. There was 4 of them. But like I could see that like you could start putting in the obscure people, and there's I think enough characters that they could get a few games out of it, where it's not like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, where it's like, oh, the second one just encompasses the movie that nobody likes.
Which I will say the Toads or the Frogs were hilarious because Battletoads was clearly a rip-off of Ninja Turtles. So Ninja Turtles took the piss by ripping off Battletoads. But yeah, I think that'd be good as well. And like, you've played Lego Batman, or at least one or
Yes.
two. You know the various suits they have?
Mm-hmm.
Krang.
Ah, yes.
Gives him different bodies.
That would be awesome.
And his actual normal body thing from the 80s show, that has to be a big fig.
Yes. Oh man, now I want that his ability is he's a minifig and a big fig.
Yes.
So like when there's those minifig doors, you can push the button and he comes out and he like goes through the little door.
Oh my god, he's Mr. Freeze's head. Sorry.
Can Mr.
Oh, yeah, right, sorry. I realised that one may have been a little silly. But yeah, in the third Lego Batman game,
Uh-huh.
they have over here for the UK as a some people said it was to make up for some of the mistakes Warner Brothers have done with us with games in the past in Europe. We got exclusive DLC of Batman of the Future. Mr. Freeze in the Batman of the Future was able to walk his head like a spider. on the game, the figure can take off his head, and his head then grows spider legs and can go through air vents and shit, like Robin's little tiny Robin robot. He pulls out the remote controls on a surfboard. It's kind of funny.
That's cool.
That sounds awesome.
And be honest, with the turtles as well, you can also have the advantage of, if you did multiple ones, you can do like each one could have a different turtle van.
Yeah.
And hell, as much as people are going to say, oh no, include the new movie that's just come out too. We may not, whether or not people like it doesn't matter. What matters is that will make it more money, and include like the Nick show and stuff. It'd be great. Hell, I'd even include the Venus character just for a joke. Where she's like the wizard from Harry Potter.
As much as I didn't really like her, I think they should put her in. Like the more the merrier.
Yeah.
There's someone that's like, you know what? I wasn't gonna buy this, but I'll do it because she's in it.
Yeah.
Like you'll have like 80s Casey Jones. You'll have the Nick one. You'll have the new one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. Sorry. When I say Nick, I mean what was it, 2003 or whatever?
Yeah, 2003.
I don't know why I thought that was Nick, but 2003 and Nick. But yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd totally play that game.
Yeah, it would be. And with that, I don't mind the characters I hate in those. It's like, I personally, as you know, don't like the 80s stuff. I want that in that game. Like a Lego Rocksteady and Bebop, hilarious. I'd want them in that game because it'd make it more fun, it'd make it more upbeat or whatever, and people would enjoy that game, and it'd be more fun with the property and stuff. It would totally sell. I'd buy the fuck out of it. And with those games as well, I don't mind if it's people I don't like Lego Marvel. I fucking hated Superior Spider-Man and Howard the Duck and stuff. Don't mind them in the game. When it came to Lego Star Wars, who here actually liked Jar Jar? Who enjoyed having him in the game?
Said no one ever.
Actually, everyone enjoyed having him in the game because you could kill him.
You could kill him.
Over and over again, and he'd keep respawning. It was fun. I lost hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, be honest, with the other Lego game, like Lego Star Wars, who enjoyed chopping off C-3PO's limbs so he only had one leg and was hopping around? Or Lego Marvel, who enjoyed killing Wolverine to the point he becomes a skeleton?
Yeah.
I did that.
Very true. But did you have one you were gonna say, Stacy?
Oh, I always said oh, what was it?
Gargoyles.
That's it. Yeah. So I think that'd be really cool because they have done fuck all with gargoyles in like the past time, and that'd be a cool way to come back to it,
It would be, but I feel we'd need the actual show first. Sadly.
Yeah. We could. Two are not mutually exclusive. We could do them both.
Yeah, we could. I like gargoyles.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And there's like so many other gargoyles, so you could have like another fuck ton of characters, I feel like it could really lend itself into it, and I think, I don't know, the whole turning into stone or whatever, isn't it a daytime thing or whatever? Like, I don't know, I feel like
I'm
the whole
a massive fan.
I haven't seen it in like, I don't know, like 20 years, so. But yeah, I just think the whole thing lends itself to a very interesting game mechanic, and I would love to see, like, and it's supposed to be all dark and gritty, but the Lego characters will brighten it up and make it cheerful, but still being dark and gritty at the same time, and it'll be fun and create a great, like, compromise and reflect each other nicely.
I could see that.
I honestly would take just about any Gargoyles game, so yes.
Another one I thought, like, that would be cool is, like, and I don't know how they would do this, but Looney Tunes. Because I feel like they would just lend themselves to, like, Lego humor.
I feel they would, but I feel their humor is so much like the Lego humor right now, it becomes almost ridiculous. Or redundant, if that makes sense. Like a Looney
Yeah.
Tunes game in itself, hilarious. Lego game, hilarious. Both together, it feels like it missed the point. Because how can it parody something that's already a parody?
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, one I would pick, unless, sorry, were you gonna say more about Looney Tunes or?
No, I was gonna say, but I was curious if you had one.
Yes. There's definitely one that I would stereotypically pick, so I'll probably talk about that in a few minutes. But one
Got a
that
Lego cooking mama.
But one weird choice, because I'm not necessarily a fan of the property, but one I would like to see, just because I have someone actually is trying to get sets of this from the official Lego ones made. But Lego Doctor Who, I think, would be interesting. And I would definitely play that with my wife, because I know she would like to play it. And although we'd probably like sit there and argue who gets to be Tom Baker, but I think that could be like a fun game.
I feel that would be pretty fun. It's like with that game, I know the people who worked on the Lego games, at least the ones that worked on the last one, are Doctor Who fans, because throughout Lego Batman 3, there's loads of Doctor Who references.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's even one bit where you build a phone box, you step inside, get the mini kit, and then you hit... When you step out, it just disappears out of existence.
Nice.
There's like those weeping angel statues in the game and stuff.
Nice.
So I'm like they're clearly fans.
Yeah.
I don't. This may sound weird because I know I'm not that big a fan of it now at the moment with what they've done with it, but I'd kind of like to see a Lego Star Wars game with the voice acting.
That would be nice.
Even if it's just going back and doing the same films we did before, but you can expand upon them, use your new ideas, and use your new, like Chewbacca should be a big fig.
Yeah.
And so you know what I mean? Just with all the stuff they've learned and how they've evolved, it'd be cool to see them go back and do that as if they were doing it now, like voice acting and stuff. Because the previous jokes were all slapstick ones. Now you can have a lot more fun if you've got the voice acting.
Yeah. That would be really cool. Like, I know this isn't the best term for it, but like Lego Star Wars HD, something like that. Like go back and redo.
I was gonna say, yeah, that wouldn't be the best term for it, as the previous one was on Xbox 360 and PS3.
But like that, like basic idea of like take the other one, yeah, and just like add it in. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, like with this, if they did it just for current gen, they could easily do episodes 1, 2, 3, and episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in one, like they did on the PS3 and stuff, but then include 7, Rebels, and some Clone Wars stuff, which they had a Clone Wars game, which had some cool elements in it too. But it would just be cool, especially with the voice acting. It'd be like going back and redoing the one that caused it all. Yes, there was Lego games before Lego Star Wars, like Lego Soccer and stuff. They were shit. Lego World and stuff, they were horrible. Then when they did Lego Star Wars, they became awesome again.
Yeah.
It's like seeing Lego Chinema, or whatever it's called, with the dude on the front. Yeah. I totally want Thundercats because he looks like Lionel. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, Lego Thundercats! And I looked up and I'm like, ah. And that's happened to me more than once. More than once I've seen that and been like, Lego Thundercats! Ah.
He does look like Lionel.
But what do you think about a Lego Thundercat game? I think that'd be awesome.
I would play that. I mean, of course. But that would be cool.
Lego Thunder Tank for the win!
Lego Snurf!
And who can't imagine you at one point having to break the Sword of Omens and some of the stuff around it to make a bigger version of the Sword of Omens and then gives off the light?
That would be kind of amazing.
You could just see it.
Yeah.
But now I'm just thinking of I want to see some Lego He-Man. And I want to see Lego Skeletor mostly.
Yeah.
Ugh,
That was easy. Play Lego Marvel and hurt Wolverine.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. But no, like Lego Thundercats as well. We've seen the Flash in Lego, the Lego Batman 3 and stuff, with how fast he goes, Chitara. They have the stealth suits, Tigra. They have the big figs that do super strength. There's Panthro. You pretty much got the foundation of everything you need for Lego Thundercats. Make it, damn it. Lego schnauf.
And of course, going along with that theme, one I would definitely like to see would be Lego Transformers.
Yes.
Just because then for like the vehicle levels, they'd be part of it, and you would just transform. Like you wouldn't like have to get. So it's like, oh, time to jump on the bat cycle. No, you just and now you're a truck. That would be really cool.
That'd be awesome. I'd love Lego Transformers. That'd be fun. And it's like you played Lego Marvel, haven't you, Rick?
Yes.
You know when you did the holding triangle and you went vroom into a big fig?
Oh, yeah.
Totally works for transforming between like a little car and boom, big truck or something, or big person. It's like that would also lend itself well for Thundercats, as you play like this little skinny, like what do you call it, like a mummy with the hood over him. You press the button and you hear ancient spirits of evil, lightning, boom, big fig.
That would be cool.
I'd like the whole speech, but I don't think he would. That's why I just hear ancient spirits of evil, lightning, transform, boom, big fig. Big fig mama.
I figure he can have the whole speech in like a cutscene or something.
Yes.
Every time that would be annoying, but yeah, I think it'd be awesome if you just like ancient spirits of evil. And you're just like, yep, time to mess shit up.
It's like, who couldn't at once, just with the Lego humor, see ancient spirits of evil, and then you hear doo-doo. Sorry, the spirits are currently unavailable right now in elevator music. His mum was looking pissed. You could totally see it.
Yeah.
Send Snarf through the air vents.
Well, wouldn't he like double jump too, or
He might. Or the kittens. Wily Kitten, Wily Cat.
Oh yeah. I was thinking, can't he use his tail for stuff? But yeah, they'd have like the acrobatics that like Harley and Robin had. That they could, like,
yes.
I was gonna say where they can spin on a pole, and I realized that would sound really bad out of context.
Not if you've seen the comics later on where they aged them and one became Mumra's sex slave. Just saying. But no.
Is that real?
That is real.
Oh.
Chitara is also implied to have been raped by every mutant. To which Mumra's response is to walk in, Lion-O's response is to walk in there. He looks at the mutant and just gets so pissed off that he goes, "Wah!" with the sword of romance and slices their throat.
Wow.
And in that moment, my child had died. No.
Yeah, really.
I understood what they did. They tried to make it for the older fans, but what they didn't realize is you went too dark with it. You can't. But it's a trilogy. It's totally cool. But it's cool for the wrong reasons. But yeah. Like with the Thundercat one, like you said, like you got the acrobatics down as well as that. Do you remember? I know Yoda did this at one point, and I know Green Goblin did in Marvel. Hold the button or put double jump or jump or something as the Thunder Kittens. Get the hoverboards.
Yeah.
But Lego Transform as well, like you could just include so many little jokes with that, with them transforming into random shit, which they kind of did in Lego Batman 3 with one character. Cyborg has a stealth mode. It turns him into a washing machine that just starts to bounce around next to the people and walk around. It's like, no, you can't be a washing machine, no. And that's his stealth suit.
Well, the Lego Transformers one, I think it'd be great just for Soundwave. Because like he would eject the stuff that would be like the size of him, and I picture at some point Megatron's like, "How do you do that?" And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "When you eject it out, it becomes like the size of you. Like I don't. How is it stored inside of you?" And he's just like, "How do you become just a gun?" Megatron's like, "Point taken."
Yes. Or hell, with Soundwave, you could even get him to go and eject bricks that he then goes quickly assembles into Laserbeak.
That would be awesome. His chest just barfs out bricks.
Yeah, and like I said, with Lego Batman 3, with the little thing they've put in where Robin gets like a remote control him on a hoverboard he can control to go through air vents and activate switches he can't reach and stuff. And so does Lex and Mr. Freeze's head. But I could totally see Soundwave doing that with like Little Rumble or something. Just ejecting a controller as he goes to an air vent to activate a
that makes
switch.
sense.
It'd be like Transformers Dark Spark, but good. If you remember, you remember the Rumble bit, I believe, where you put him in the air and you're like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know what he's doing right now.
He just goes and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll see. Yeah. Could you think of any other ones, Stacy?
I was thinking of, what I really love, like something like, and it doesn't have to be limited to this, but something kind of like, Scott Pilgrim.
That'd be fun.
I just think that, because I think like the mixture of like fighting in there as well as Lego, that'd be cool. It doesn't have to be that, but just any like, it could be any like generic characters or something, but combining that kind of actiony style with Lego would be really interesting.
That would be fun. It's like, I know they wouldn't do this, but am I the only one that would like to see them do adult properties too? Like Lego Alien vs Predator.
That would be great.
I can just imagine a figure walking around with a chest burst going out of his chest just as a figure.
Yeah. I was thinking of a guy with a face hugger on him. Like a minifig just has the face hugger just sitting on. That's just what he looks like.
And just as an in joke, or just as a proper joke, whatever you want to call it, when you get to make your character, you can put the face hugger on him, and if you do, the second you come out the creation thing, you instantly die in a chest burst that comes out, and that's how you create an alien.
I just picture a cutscene that they make in the game where the guy gets, like, the chest burster comes out, and it, like, bursts out, and then he just falls into the pieces, and then just respawns. And they'll look at him, and he's like, I got better.
Yeah. It's like, I can see, based on the size of the Sentinels in Lego Marvel, and they've done some of these in like, giant Superman in Lego Batman 3. I don't ask. But yeah, basically, who couldn't see a giant queen and quickly having to smash the environment and build the big fucking suit to just go dung towards it to fight? Hell, you had to build one of those suits in Lego Batman 2 almost.
Yeah. Well, was it the first one where there was a stage? I mean, it was really big, where it was like Riddler and I want to say Two-Face built like a giant mech suit.
Nice. I think that was the second one with Lex and Joker, where they had like his face on it and stuff because he made it have a Joker's face. It was hilarious.
Okay. I thought I remembered building one at least for one part in the first one.
You may have actually, but yeah, the giant mech suits are awesome. It's like, it's a shame some properties are owned by Mega Bloks, not Lego, because Power Rangers, cough, Power Rangers.
As much as I don't like the games anymore, they have Mega Bloks Assassin's Creed, and I think Lego Assassin's Creed would be hilarious one time.
Yeah, when we have an Assassin's Creed game get released in our generation that doesn't have loads of glitches.
There you go.
Or an Assassin's Creed game get released in our generation with fun multiplayer.
There you go again.
I'm sorry, I'll stop taking the mick with that. But Lego Assassin's Creed would be awesome, like Lego Halo and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be really friggin' awesome. Wouldn't mind a more open world ones as well.
I wouldn't mind that one.
Any other properties you can think of?
Stack down.
Yeah! I forgot about that. Yeah, that would be awesome, actually. Lego wrestling.
Yeah.
I can't decide if I'd want it like Lego Rock Band, where it'd be like an actual wrestling game with Lego, or if they just put the wrestlers in a Lego game. I can't decide which I'd want more.
Both. You walk down the street beating people up Lego style, then some missions when you get in there, it's like an actual wrestling game.
Okay. That would be awesome.
Press a button. Boom, my car, okay, I don't know where.
That's his ability. It's just his B. It's Lego RKOs.
Big show, big fig.
Yes.
Hornswoggle minifig. It writes itself.
I know. Why? How has this not just accidentally happened?
Accidentally. Yeah. But yeah, like I said,
out and they're just like, "Oh, you were making a Lego wrestling game?" And they're like, "No, I don't know." Into existence.
Yeah, it's like with the Lego Power Ranger one I mentioned. I'd love to fucking see Lego Power Rangers. There's so many characters you could include.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
But the problem is it's owned by Mega Bloks and Bandai, well, Namco or Bandai, whichever one's the toy company, won't go to Lego because Mega Bloks is bigger in Japan or something. It's like, oh. It's like, but come on. Make Sentai Mega Bloks, make Power Rangers Lego. Boom.
There you go.
Adventure Time Lego would be pretty cool.
It would be.
I want to see some rainbow. I want to see Rainbow Unicorn kind of floating in the skies, yelling things in Japanese, and that would be pretty sweet.
How about you, Rick? Do you have any more?
I don't. Okay. It's not like necessarily. Well, okay. I think similar to Lord of the Rings, like in look, sort of. You'll see why. But like a Lego Dungeons and Dragons game, I think would be really cool.
That would be awesome.
It might not be like a traditional Lego game, but even if it was like a turn-based RPG with like some D&D rules, or if it was like a Lego style game, it was kind of like open world, more open world. And still have missions, like go to caves and whatnot for quests. But I think it'd be kind of cool if there was like a big map that you could explore, and it's just very fantasy-like. So similar to Lord of the Rings, but just has like the D&D stuff. So you have like you actually have dragons, and they're like crazy powerful at the end, and they have like beholders and the monsters that nobody likes, like rust monsters and stuff. And I think that would be actually pretty cool if it was just like really ambitious. So it wasn't necessarily like. It still felt like a Lego game, but it didn't seem like it was like a copy-paste of something that they already had.
Yeah, it's like, if he did that, one feature I'd love him to bring in?
What?
Lego like level creator. Just because I've wanted a Dungeons and Dragons game on a console since God knows when, where one of you as the dungeon master can actually create the dungeons and stuff that your friends are going to go through, because that's the one. Because I keep seeing Dungeons and Dragons game, and the one element they've missed out on is someone playing as dungeon master.
Yeah.
They always turn it into like a Skyrim or something. It's like, no, I want Dungeons and Dragons. If I want that, I'll buy Skyrim. I'd love like a level creator. Like, you get to make your own dungeon, pick like the funny enemies that you want to put in a room, and include some joke enemies too, as it's Lego. So like, some of them could be people dressed as hot dogs, not just ridiculous clowns or something to put in dungeons. It'd be amazing.
That would be awesome.
It would be cool if you had like a section of like RPG Maker or whatever, but Lego.
It would be. It's like, as much as this will never happen, I'd like Lego 2000 AD. Just because, I'm sorry, Lego Judge Dredd, shut up and take my money.
That would be cool. Instead of different suits, he gets the different ammo types.
Yeah, it's like when they're doing the DLC for Lego Batman of Arrow. Like I've said, at one point I want to hear him scream out, "You have failed, Lego City!" and he fires his little Lego bow. Just like at one point I want to hear a Lego Judge Dredd do the "I am the law." It would just be awesome.
I am the defining rule-making authority.
Yeah.
I'd say if you're gonna go that far, why don't you go straight out like Lego Punisher or something?
Lego Punisher.
Lego Hunger Games.
Lego Hunger Games. There you go.
Am I the only one that still
12
wants?
minifigs.
Yeah.
One survivor. Oh man.
If you play as the cake maker person, if you hold triangle, you suddenly blend into any environment using your cake tools, or you just turn into a cake like that film we watched. That was the horrible
the
parody.
Starving Game.
That was it. Starving Games. Turn him into a cake, like cyborgs. The
Like Cyber's washing machine. It's just a big cake, and they just walk by it.
I'd like it. Lego Hunger Game. Like I said, I want them to make a Hunger Games MOBA / MMO. I think that'd be great, but they still haven't.
Yeah. It's kind of strange that that is one property that doesn't have like a tie-in game that I know of.
Yeah, it's because, ironically, and this some people may snigger at this, the Hunger Games is not the focus of the Hunger Games. But that one Hunger Game element lends itself so perfectly to an online game.
Yeah, it does.
But I kind of want to see that, like a Hunger Games. You see, like that one scene where they kill Rue and it's supposed to be so sad, but then a whole bunch of like fake red blocks come out of it,
What was that, Pew Pew? You want to see Lego Pulp Fiction?
What? I was just taking a hilariously cruel scene and making it funny, because you have like little red, like what is it called, like the bits or like the circle ones that'll just come out of her, Shh.
Oh my god. I don't know why that's just popped in my head.
What?
Have any of you seen Martian Manhunter on Lego Batman 3?
No.
He has like special portals you can go, would you just phase through to go into new elements?
Okay.
I'm picturing someone on a bed with that element, and you go step through into their dreams, and you're Freddy. Little Lego Freddy.
Lego Freddy. I don't know, when you said Pulp Fiction, I thought Lego Kill Bill.
Kill Brick.
Kill Brick.
Kill Brick needs to be
All
a
these
thing.
would be amazing. I hope someone out there is writing this down. Like, if
Lego-
you love money, start now.
Lego Game of Thrones.
Sad thing is that would sell so much.
Lego Human Centipede, where you have to destroy people, like a couple of figures of people, and rearrange them back to be a centipede.
Lego Breaking Bad.
Oh, Lego Breaking Bad would be amazing. I don't know why.
I was kind of hoping like they have like the kind of interaction where you actually have to like, okay, now like stab your father while he's on the toilet or whatever, or
Yeah.
like, Game of Thrones or like fuck your sister.
Yeah. Well, I will say a serious one, which I know will never get made. I don't think they have the rights to it, but it would be amazing. Lego Dragon Ball Z.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be amazing. Like you're playing as like on a Goku or Raditz or something. You hold triangle. Ooh, Zaru.
Also, with Lego Marvel, like Iron Man's repulsive beam, like that would be like the Kamehameha. You like charge it and then you could shoot.
Yes.
When you
Krillin's
collect in-
Destructo Disc for Batarang.
Yes.
When you collect enough, when you can lift enough studs, you can be like, it's over 9,000, and then you can shoot in super attack.
Like how amazing would it be just to play as Boo if one of your attacks could turn the people into Lego chocolate.
There you go. And you can eat them to replenish your health.
Yeah, because Boo was awesome. But I don't know why Lego Dragon Ball Z should be a thing. Like you'd have fly to like they've done with the Superman ones, beam battle, beam stuff. Awesome.
And again, a large variety of characters.
Yep. I mean,
I
how
feel like Lego Nappa would be like overpowered just because he'd be a big fig. So he'd end up like being better than real Nappa.
he would be? He'd be a big fig, like Frieza's like second or third form would.
Yeah.
And it'd be awesome. Oh God, big fig Broly.
Dibs. Because I know Marcus will want it.
I'd be okay. I'd just go with Lego Vegeta and I'd be happy.
He would be cool too. I do like Vegeta. So.
Yeah, like I feel like you can also take the piss with how stretchy Boo is and use like the Mr. Fantastic / Plastic Man squares to turn him into stuff to hit stuff. I don't know through an air vent. It'd be amazing.
Doesn't Mr. Fantastic turn into a teapot at one point?
He does, yeah.
So like Boo could turn into a teapot, and then the steam would come out, and then it would make sense because like when he gets angry and the steam comes out of his head.
There you
So
go.
people would be like, he wouldn't turn into that, but the steam seems appropriate. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, it's like I have one thing about the Lego Dragon Ball Z game that would sell you on it, Rick. Lego games, there are no power levels. Playing as Hercule or Mr. Satan would be as powerful as if you played as Super Saiyan 3. And be honest, Rick, you would play as Hercule.
I would.
I would too. And he'd be perfect for the Lego games. The amount of humour with him and Boo, it'd just be amazing.
Yeah. Man, yeah, that would be a really good game. Hasn't that happened?
Yeah, why hasn't that happened? Same with a few of these. Why haven't these happened yet?
Some people just hate money.
They do.
That's true.
You can also do abilities too. Like you can even do an ability that they haven't done on the Lego games yet. You know, like Captain America had the place where he stands on the shield and it reflects rays.
Mm-hmm.
How about if they had one there and they say, I don't know, it's if they just use the excuse for your if it's like a big chi or kai, depending on which one you want to go with, a big like kai gathering point. So if Goku stands on it, instant transmission to teleport him from spot A to spot B. That'd just be wonderful.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I also called dibs on making a creator person that it looks exactly like Vegeta but in a pink shirt.
Fair enough.
Ding, Batman. That'd just be amazing.
That would be awesome. Pink shirt Vegeta.
Oh my god, can you imagine Lego Fusion? Fusion, huh? And they just stand still and quickly pull the hair off one and put them on the other one, and that's how they make it. Like just one of them rips parts off the other one and uses it.
Yes.
I am Vegeta. When he's got the earrings. Oh, Gogeta. It'd just be amazing. It'd be like, wait, what? Or even better, you're playing as Piccolo and you see Goten and Trunks there, and you have to punch them both to smash them, and then you go and assemble the bits to make Goten. Or to make Gotenks, sorry.
How hasn't this been made? I don't even know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, this just lends itself so well.
Yeah. Now I'm sad.
Like, how much better would those levels, the inevitable levels where you have to destroy a city to gain studs, which thank God isn't in Lego Batman 3, but how amazing would one of those be if you were playing as Nuzaru? Just destroying the city to get studs.
That would be pretty cool.
Change Red Brick's names to stuff like to just Dragon Ball Z themed stuff like that's the Senzu beam brick that regenerates the health if it's on. Or oh yeah, now you're using the Super Saiyan. Now you're using the Super Saiyan brick. This means you get twice as much studs. Super Saiyan 2, you get 4 now. Super Saiyan God, when you've got them all on at once, I activate Super Saiyan God achievement. I mean,
the vehicles, you just get Capsule Corp ones.
And Nimbus.
Yay, Nimbus.
Nimbus. That'd just be amazing. Like Kid Goku. Oh my god, Kid Goku. You double jump, boom, Nimbus, like the Goblin's glider. Or he can throw his power pole as like Robin's staff to do acrobatic stuff because he doesn't fly.
That would be awesome.
I want this game.
I know. How has this not happened?
So many things I want have not been invented.
I know.
But how about you two? Do either of you two have another one?
I can't think of any offhand.
I thought you were going to say the Lego Dynasty one.
I thought of it, but I don't know. Like, that would be cool. But also weird.
Technically, wouldn't that just be Lego games, but with Dynasty Warrior peoples?
Just about, yeah.
Lego Diablo.
I was thinking maybe like Lego version of like Disney characters, you know?
Nice.
Because I was thinking, you know, you could have like the Mickey Mouse games you had before, but just with Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Castle of Lego Illusions.
Yes.
Bayonetta Lego.
Bayonetta Lego.
I honestly thought at some point Pew Pew was going to say Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
I don't know if that could be, like, they have voice acting now, so it's like, how would that work?
Which one has voice acting?
Like the Lego games, they generally have voice acting now.
Yeah, they do, but you can always do a character that doesn't speak.
Just do
Yeah, but that's
proxy.
just gonna look really, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll be really awkward. That I don't know.
No,
Maybe it
because
can work.
to be fair, the other characters speak. So it's basically all you do is you turn Link into Robin from Lego Batman 2, but every time he goes to speak, that's when he gets insulted or interrupted or something.
See, that
He
would
just
be
goes,
okay.
as he walks off.
See, I would understand. That'd be okay. If they could make it work like that, that'd be awesome.
Hell, I'd also laugh just because it's a parody. You're allowed to be stupid with it. I just absolutely laugh if at the end of the game, like after at the credits or just after the credits, he speaks.
He's like, fuck.
And he's voiced by James Earl Jones. And it's just like Link there with, I don't know why they keep telling me not to speak. Or even better, James Earl Jones. I can't believe they hired me to do the voice acting for Link in this game, and all I get to do is a post-credit scene. Not cool as Link shakes his little sword. Hell, I'd play a Lego Legend of Zelda game for one reason, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye, Zelda, as I push you off a cliff.
You keep breaking it over and over again.
Over and over again, yes.
How do you like it?
Revenge.
Revenge. Oh god, now I'm just thinking of that damn pumpkin. Revenge.
Wait, yeah, I couldn't think of any more. So, anybody else? Or should we...
Not even Lego Mask, and that's Mask with each letter having a dot in between it.
The vehicle levels would be cool. I don't remember them doing much on-foot stuff.
That is true. Lego Joe.
Yeah, Lego Joe. Lego Snake Eyes would be amazing.
Lego G.I. Joe would be fun. I don't know why. How about Lego Star Trek?
They could do it.
I mean, they've already done Star Wars. Why? Ooh, it'd be cool. Lego Star Trek, I think, would work too. And I think Star Trek is a little different to some of the properties they've done, that they would be able to do something different.
Yeah.
Like, just be honest, how amazing would it be just to see, just to see Lego Spock hold up his little Lego hand and do the live long and prosper. And for the other guy to go, how do you do that with your hand? And it's the same hand. And tell me a Lego figure's hand with how it's positioned isn't perfect for Vulcan neck and death grip.
Yeah, that's true.
And Lego building or flying a Lego Enterprise, that'd be amazing.
That would be cool.
The only problem I'd see is, can you differentiate the characters too much? The only one I could think of is like give Worf super strength or something.
Yeah. Well, Data could do like robot stuff.
Yes, he'd be like the technical hacker and stuff.
Yeah.
You'd have, just because I know there's a trophy on Lego Marvel first, I believe. There's definitely one on Lego Batman 3, because I cannot believe I got this. But you would need one for killing another character on your team if he's in a red shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I got one on the Planet Knock, I think it was called, and it's called Knock Knock. Because as I was destroying something, as I was in a fight, one of the characters I was with in my party just got in front of me, and I just smacked him in the face. The Supergirl had killed him. They came out, knock knock. I'm like, what? Looked for knocking out your partner on the planet Knock. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, why is that a thing? Knock knock. But I don't know. Would you buy a Lego Star Trek, Rick? Hello?
Hello.
I wasn't sure anyone to
Sorry,
hear. It's gone really quiet.
Oh.
I was on mute, sorry. I muted a cough and then I answered. Yes, I would definitely buy one. I don't know how much I would play it. I would definitely play 2-player though, because I would definitely buy that for my wife because she would love it. Lego Star Wars or Star Trek, sorry.
Yep, that'd be awesome. Lego Star Trek. I don't know why. I think that would be kind of fun.
It would be.
And I would love a thing where instead of making the computer and pressing buttons, like, ah, and smash it, and then the computer works. Man over machine, take that.
I am expecting though in the future, because I can tell we're probably going to end this soon. I kind of wish, or kind of expect in the future, you know, like they did Lego City for the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of expecting some sort in the future of exclusive Lego titles. Like Xbox might get the Halo one, whereas PlayStation might get God of War or Uncharted or something. And I could totally see them trying that at least once on different systems, just to see if there's a market there for exclusive Lego games.
Mm.
But did
That'd be
you?
okay.
But did you hear what the next one's meant to be?
No, what?
The credits for Lego Batman 3, slight spoiler, but the Lego Rick have Plastic Man as a T-Rex, and as he emerges, it plays the Jurassic Park theme. And people said that backs up the rumor was going on before Lego Batman 3 came out. They were working on a Lego Jurassic World game.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, that could be fun, but I don't really know how a Lego Jurassic Park or Jurassic World would work, because they're all scientists or shit. They don't really have functionality. I could see that just being like the Lego Indiana Jones one, where it's like,
Yeah.
isn't that good?
What he'd actually do is he'd play as the dinosaurs and just tear shit up across the world. It'd be like the new Rampage, except Lego version.
Yes.
I'd play that. Rampage is amazing.
I used to love Rampage.
I just felt that was the first game where you played as the villain.
What about Mario? No.
All those poor
He wasn't a
freaking
villain
gamers.
at that point.
Hmm?
Well, I guess, yeah, arguably he could have been.
I was counting him for the Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
two,
true.
where he's supposed to be
Yeah,
the villain
where
of the
he's-
story. But I don't think anyone ever counts that as playing as a villain. Yeah, I loved Rampage because it's like playing as all those classic villains and you get to just destroy stuff. And it's like, oh, that's so much fun. So disappointed with the 3D Rampages they've tried, and it's been like, oh, like the one on PS2
Yeah.
and the one on N64, I think it was. And I'm like, oh, the old 2D one was fucking awesome. How have you messed this up?
Yeah, I don't know how they messed. Like, it's one of those games. Like, wait, how did you screw that up?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Topic for another time.
Okay, you heard it here for people next week. How did they screw up Rampage? No.
How did they- That would almost be not necessarily limited to Rampage, but that would be like a funny topic at some point.
How
just-
how did they ruin this game?
Yeah, how did this go wrong?
Capcom
This
made.
plus this. That's a video game. How did this get screwed up?
Like I said, they put Capcom on the box.
Yeah. Well, there's a real answer, and then there's like the internet answer nowadays, like, oh, because they put it on Microsoft system. Like, no, that's not how that works.
Well, to be fair, that is the case for Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't think it got ruined because it was put on this system.
No, it wasn't ruined because it was put on there. Because Killer Instinct, Dead Rising and stuff do say otherwise, but they kind of dropped the ball with that one. But I hate it when you get that. 'Cause it's like, stop dropping the ball with these properties.
Yes.
It's like, how did Sony fuck up Sony's own property of God of War Ascension? Easy answer, they made it.
They greenlit it. That was their problem.
It's its problem.
Yeah. Because no matter what else was wrong with it, it shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we exhausted this topic, at least for now. Had some really awesome sounding Lego games. Hopefully, somehow these get made. Because several of them should have, as I put, accidentally have happened at this point.
2 girls, 1 brick.
God, internet Lego game. It's just meme. No. Anyway. But so anyway, I'd like to thank everyone who joined us. So thank you, Chris, aka the Mole,
You're welcome.
and thank you, Anastasia Laserbeam.
Woo!
And I'd like to thank anyone who listened to us, and come back next week, and we will have some more news and some more catch up and another topic for you. Thank you, and good night.
Yay! The hammer has